Welcome to your reading, Aquarius. So for fixed air, may we see what the issue is, please? For fixed air, please. May we see what the issue is, please? Oh, one just flipped right there. All right. So this is the card of Saturn in Taurus. Let's move it out. It is a restrictive, sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. This is a very attractive person. Now, so normally this card is about waiting. But in this deck, I'm feeling that this person is contemplating something very serious. Okay? Show us more, please, about the issue. Oh, wow. Yes. Do you know that I'm immediately getting the energy, and I've never gotten this before from this card, of someone who is literally warning someone about falling in love too quickly. So I think that these are two different people. I don't know who this is. It's not you and it's not your person, but I feel that this person is actually I feel that this is probably your person. This person, I feel, is warning your person about falling in love too quickly. I could have the energies mixed up. Show me more, please. Actually, I should ask, what's the challenge? What is the challenge in this situation, please? What is the challenge? What is challenging Aquarius, please? Because this could be you falling in love too quickly. Or you not falling in love too quickly, but somebody warning. Somebody about falling. Maybe somebody is, wow. Okay. This is really interesting. Just a moment. I am getting the idea that your person is telling everyone that they just want to be alone. They do not want anybody else's opinions or inputs. I feel like this is your person. So, I mean, this could be somebody that you're done with, or somebody that you're already involved with. I feel like they just want to be alone. Okay, I asked for the challenge, though. May I further, maybe it's a challenge to your person that they just want to be alone. Clarify further what the challenge is, please. In Aquarius' love situation, what is the challenge? Okay, I've got two. Actually, I don't. Okay, there's three. Not sure if this is too many. Oops, sorry. All right. Now, okay, I'm beginning to get what I think this is. So this, I think, is the energy of this person. And notice we have 2 7s. The person who is warning your person, don't fall in love too quickly. It's kind of like what, God forgive me for saying this, kind of like what Prince Harry's brother said, be careful of that girl, or something like that, because she was an American actress, they said. Now, I'm not saying anything about those people, but you get the idea. Somebody is trying to warn your person yeah, you know, be careful. You might get, but what I think they're up to is something highly manipulative here. They look at that trickster. This person who is trying to intimidate your person and scare your person off from you is being highly manipulative. Now, I don't think it's working though, and I'll show you why. So I think this is all the energy of your. Now I think this is the energy of your person, of that manipulator. Over here, I think is all your person. So your person wants to be alone. They're contemplating something very serious. They are standing their ground. This guy even looks like. Hang on, now, look at this. Hang on, hang on. I mean, this could be a woman, but that person even looks a little like that person, eh? So, I mean, that your person doesn't have to be a man or a young man or anything, but the point is, you get my idea. Look at this lot. 7, 7, 7, 7. We have 4 sevens. We have a 3 and a 9 as well. 7, 3, 9. 7, 7, 7, 7. This is really interesting. Anyway, my point is over here, we've got somebody who is, they're not, this person is not uncertain of themselves. They are standing their ground. And not only that, they don't look panicked at all. And just look at the fist, you know, the way he's holding that wand. And look at how beautiful, look at all the flowers on the end of his wand. And the other wands coming at him, you know, are not so fancy. But this person has a very fertile wand. Okay. And I feel that this trickster over there who's trying to scare off your person is angsty. This person feels anxious because I think that this is, they know that something is about to happen. And I feel like they may know that this person, your person over here, is about to upgrade, you know, this connection with you or something. All right. Now, okay, so the issue was there. The challenge was there. And I think these were further clarifiers. Okay, so now we need to know, just put this up here. We're going to ask for the reigning energy. So the overall energy of Aquarius's love situation. I could be wrong about some of this. We may want to switch up the roles or something, but let's just keep going and see where this brings us. Show me the overall, what is the reigning energy? I believe it's right there. Okay. Wow. Now, all of it, I just got, go back, retrace your steps. Go back. Turn around. I just had this image of somebody, it's driving, okay? And they think they know where they're going. It's like they're following a GPS that they think is correct, and then they realize there's a dead end. So they've stopped, and then they have to retrace their steps. I'm just getting the idea of someone who needs to go back and retrace their steps. It's like they're in a maze or something. They're trying to get their way, find their way out of a maze. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So a Sag or a Pisces could be involved. That's really interesting. I'm going to ask to clarify the overall energy. What is it about this? Go back, retrace your steps, go back from whence you came. Yeah, because somebody's discovered something. It's like boom. It's like they got to a dead end and they're like, oh, it's a discovery of something. What is discovered? Why does this person have to retrace their steps? Why have they come to a dead end? Why does someone need to retrace their steps? Why does someone need to go back and they need to go back? It's like they were on the right track. Yeah, because there's nothing. Perhaps they dead end. Because the dead end was that they felt very, I mean, I feel like they, again, the people say out in the cold, but they felt left out, or there's a feeling of lonely, melancholy, loss. It's almost like, I think this person was driving. It's almost like they're driving. I don't know if you can picture this, but oh God, I'm getting this very sad feeling like somebody is driving on a highway and they're looking at scenery, and there's trees. Do you see these mountains? And there's a feeling of them being very far away. A feeling like they've lost someone forever, like someone has died. Yeah, somebody is very much missing you. It's like they're feeling so far away from you. It's almost as if you've literally passed away. It's that kind of a feeling. Um, Perhaps they weren't investing their heart in the past, and now they're, for some reason, they're feeling it's like something is coming to the surface. Although I haven't seen any cards that indicate that, but perhaps that's why this person just wants to be alone. It's like they've got to find this truth. They've got to figure out, what is this. Sorry. Yeah. They could be crying there. That person looks like they're crying. I'm shedding a few tears here. This is very sad, what your person is feeling. And I feel like you may have gone through this with this person, but only at that time they weren't feeling anything as they were so bloody blocked up. All right, let's look at the subconscious energy. Sorry, guys, it's very emotional. What is this subconscious? I usually pick up on your person's feelings when I'm doing your readings. So if you're wondering, no, this can't be my readings. I'm not feeling anything for that doofus, I'm picking up on your person's feelings. Okay, you might not think they have feelings, because they may not have been experiencing them in the past. Okay, Spirit's telling me to stop talking. What's influencing them on a subconscious level? Yep. What do you see? Look, feeling 10 of Cups. Yeah. And look at how it's almost like that's in a dream. And in fact, do you know that I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that card is a stage card. I could be wrong. Just a minute, I have to, like in the original deck, just a moment. Guys, I'm not certain about that, but have a look at what this story looks like so far. Your person contemplating something very serious, wanting to be alone because they've got to see this. They've got to figure this out. What is this feeling that I'm having? Sorry about the focus there. Oh God, with their eyes closed. It's like they're trying to. Just look at how the look of concentration. Look at the feeling. They're allowing themselves to feel. And then we've got, somebody warning them, oh, it's not real. It's not real. Someone trying to confuse them. Someone, and their friend tricking them. It's not real. And really they're trying to throw them off course because they're angsty. They're afraid that something is going to come in for your person. And this is your person wanting to, they've got to go back, retrace the steps. Realization. I feel empty. And they're saying, get away from me. I know what I'm feeling. I know what I'm feeling. Get away from me. Anyway, now I can't figure out whether or not this is a stage card or not. Maybe, perhaps it isn't. But in this deck, notice how this is a little bit more like a dream state. It's a little more, it's like dreamy. It's like they're realizing what they could have had. All right, let's keep going. So far, I mean, I feel like you're done. You're already done with this person because you're not even in this reading right now. It's all your person thinking about you. All right, let's look at what's in the recent past. What has happened? What has occurred in the recent past in this situation? In Aquarius's love situation, what is in the recent past, please? What is in the recent past? Yes, you took off. Somebody, either they moved on, perhaps your person is traveling and they're going through all of this now. Perhaps they moved, tried to move away from the situation so they didn't have to feel, but the problem is it made it even worse, the loss of you. Now, in the alternative, if you left this person or withdrew your energy, that could be you withdrawing your energy. Somebody withdrew in the recent past, and I think that's what triggered all of this. All right, what's coming up in the very near future? What is coming up in the very near future in Aquarius's love situation? What is coming up in the very near future? Wow, so I feel like this is a return. This is a return. This is where the Eight of Cups is an actual return. Someone needs to go back. Someone needs to go back. The dolphin raising itself out of the water there. Now, what are the tools, please? What are the tools in this love situation? What are the tools in this love situation, please? What are the tools? What are the tools, please? So this is an energy that will assist in some way. Helps to lead to the outcome. It could be that the tools are, what am I always lecturing you guys about? To take some time apart, silence, the no contact. This has actually worked as a tool. So if you stopped contacting this person or stopped putting your energy into this person, somebody, I mean, this is also the Four of Wands can be an altered state of consciousness, meditation. That person is not asleep and they're not awake. They're somewhere in between. So it can be expanding the mind, some kind of a spiritual retreat. Someone could actually be in the hospital or at some kind of a retreat, but it gives somebody time to reflect, to be alone, to figure something out, to expand their mind. Clarify the influences. What is influencing this situation from the outside? What are the energies influencing? What are the outside influences? What are the outside influences on Aquarius's love situation? Whoa, that just flew out. Yes, something is weighing. I just saw 18, by the way, so it could be the moon. Look at something. This is weighing somebody down. Somebody just can't. They can just barely get out of bed in the morning. They're just barely move forward, just barely get dressed, just barely get to work. I mean, it's like something is, it's like, when you're, I don't know if you've ever made cream of wheat or porridge, from scratch, but there's a point where something is about to boil over. This is the energy that I'm getting from this. It's just too much. Something is literally about to boil over. Hopes and fears, please. In this situation, hopes and fears. What are the hopes and fears? Can I have the stronger energy in this situation? What are the hopes and fears? What are hopes and fears in this situation, please? What are the hopes and fears? Okay, that's too many, but one did flip. Let's just see if we can get the card that flipped. There it is. Now, this is interesting. Yeah. So what's happening here is that somebody, and I feel like this goes back to the person who is trying to trick them. There's an energy here of somebody is telling your person what they should do, and they think that they're right, but it's not based on it's not what you should do based on what you believe deep down in your soul is correct. It's the majority rules. What would most people think you should do in this situation? Just like, Prince William said to his brother, she's an American actress. They're only there to date. You only step out with them. You don't marry them. It is something very conformist, and it's don't here's what everybody thinks. So this is right, not because that it's what's correct morally. It's what the majority says you ought to do. Now if that were the correct thing to do, imagine back in Hitler's regime, the majority, and at that time, the rule would be to gas, millions of Jewish people, to put them to death. That's what the majority said should be done. So that is why that card is spiritually inept. I feel it's a heavy conformist pressure, and that is the pressure I think that's being put on your person. So maybe there's something very different about you. Maybe you're an actress or something, and this person is, I don't know, you get the idea. There's something that this person, I think, counted you out because perhaps, I don't know why, but perhaps you were from different types of different camps, so to speak, however that translates for you. Or this person didn't have an open mind. Maybe you're really spiritual and they're very, conservative, and they, they think that people who are spiritual are a bunch of yeehas. Now, guys, I'm going to look at the outcome. I'm just going to move all these cards over there. What is the outcome? We're just going to take whatever comes out. What is the outcome in this situation? So this is largely based, obviously, on your person and whether or not they've acquiesced to a spiritual awakening here, because they may be pressured by this majority rules. What is the outcome in this love situation, please? What is the outcome? Boy, it's taking a while to come out. What is the outcome, please? Boy, this is a real nail biter. What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome in Aquarius' love situation? Boy. What is the outcome, please? Drum roll. Scared to turn that over. Oh my God. I hope this is taping. Is this taping? Yes, it is. Guys, I'm getting cold shivers. They do make the right choice. This is coming together. This is coming together. Amazing. Let me know if it resonates. That was very powerful.